Impact segment tonight, how to solve the illegal immigration mess. On the website donaldjtrump.com, the presidential contender has posted his immigration plan. It contains a number of very controversial things that have caused much debate. Donald Trump rejoins us now from his headquarters in New York City. Now, I have a very specific question. I need a specific answer. We all know you want the wall. We all know you want Mexico to pay for it. We all know that. But here's a scenario, okay? Illegal immigrant mother and father living in Los Angeles. 2 children who are American citizens born here. If you're president, do you order authorities to take that family into custody?
We have no choice. I'm sorry, Bill. We have to bring them out, and if they're wonderful people, which I'm sure they will be, and we have so many wonderful people, we'll bring them back in an expedited fashion. But we are a land of laws. We have borders. You said it. They're illegal immigrants. They're not supposed to be here. Mexico won't take them. You know, Mexico is the toughest there is almost in the world in terms of getting people to come in. They can't come in. You can't become a citizen of Mexico. They laugh at us. They can't believe the stupidity of the United States.
But
we
just
have no choice,
and
we'll bring them back if they've done a good job. We bring them back, Bill.
Okay,
if they've done a good job, we bring them back.
I got the theory. All right, 2 American citizen kids. All right, you got 2 illegal alien parents. They're living in a house, a little house in the east side of Los Angeles. All of a sudden, ICE agents show up. All right, knock on the door and say, "You have to come with us." Put them in a van, bring them to a detention center. You're willing to do that?
Bill, I don't want to do it. I have a bigger heart than anybody running, but we have a country that's totally out of control. We have no laws anymore. We have no order. We don't even know how many people are in here illegally. We have to get a process started. If you
isn't there a better way than that kind of a confrontation?
Bill, let me just tell you something. You're asking me about illegal immigration. If it weren't for me, this whole session, there's all of these people that you're interviewing every night, they wouldn't even be talking about illegal immigration.
Listen,
it's
a
huge problem in this country.
No doubt about it. And there's no
doubt
doubt about that.
I took a lot of heat for it. And, Bill, I took a lot of heat for it, especially the first 2 weeks. And now everybody said you had Kate, beautiful Kate, just killed by this person that's disgusting that came here 5 times and probably was pushed over the border 5 times. You have Jamil. You have so many. You have hundreds. The woman the other night, you remember, in Los Angeles, she was raped, sodomized, tortured, and killed. A veteran, 66-year-old woman by an illegal immigrant. We have no choice.
Okay,
and by the way,
but I just think there might be a better way
Bill,
to do it.
I have to finish.
Wait.
But, Bill, I have to finish.
All right, go.
Faster. We have no choice. You know, the gangs that you're talking about in Baltimore and in Chicago and in Ferguson and all this stuff, do you know many of those gangs are illegal immigrants? These are tough dudes. They would be, if I'm elected, they're going to be out of there day one. We're going to get them the hell out of our country.
And I don't
they
mind
shouldn't
that.
be here in the first place.
It's
and
the
they're
other,
going to be out so fast your head will spin.
people with the American citizen kids. Now, Jeb Bush, probably the one that's running closest to you in most of the polls, was on the southern border today and said this.
Mr. Trump's plans are not grounded in conservative principles. The simple fact is that his proposal is unrealistic. It will cost hundreds of billions of dollars. It will violate people's civil liberties. It will create friction with our 3rd largest trading partner that's not necessary. And I think he's wrong about this.
And you say?
Well, he talks about civil liberties. We have illegal people that came in illegally. You tell me about civil liberties. We have to get them out. And some of these people are causing tremendous problems. All you have to do is look at the crime wave, number one. As far as Mexico being our 3rd largest part, they are making a fortune. We're not making anything. Mexico's making a fortune because their leaders are smarter. They know what they're doing. Our people are grossly incompetent. Nabisco is now moving to Mexico. Ford is building a massive automobile plant in Mexico. They took a plant from Tennessee. It's going into Mexico. We're getting killed. So he can talk about, look, Jeb Bush is a nice person. He doesn't have the energy or the capacity to make our country great again. That I can tell you 100%. And you do need the wall. The wall is very important. And I think even you agree with the wall.
Listen,
Bill.
I think you're right about the wall. I think you're wrong about the mass deportations and going into families. I think they have to be held accountable. And I think they have to be registered and they have to go through the process. But I can't possibly see how the courts, the federal courts, are going to allow federal agents to kick doors in and drag people out, especially when their kids are American citizens. Last word.
I don't believe it'll be done that way. It'll be done in a very humane way, and they'll come back in and they'll be legal and people will be happy and we'll have a country again. Right now, we have no border. We have people illegally in this country all over the place. Nobody even knows how many. And we have to make our country strong and smart again, Bill, because what's happening to this country is very sad, and we're a laughingstock all over the world. Remember that.
All right, Donald. Always interesting to talk with you, and we appreciate your time very much tonight.